Also, Tracy Cortez went off on what seemingly was against President Donald Trump and his policies, saying first in English, I'm going to say it in Spanish because if you know, you know, right? This is at the following the fight at UFC on the mic, live, said in Spanish. I don't know if I'm the right person to talk about this topic. Of course, this is being translated, but there are a lot of ugly things going on with the whole race around the United States, and I want to tell them that if they need a voice, that here I am, and that I hope to make all the Mexicans here proud. And of course, there's a lot of Mexicans that are going to back that. There's some that are going to be against it. So, I mean, it is what it is. But you know, to come into America and go after the president is quite honestly highly interesting. So we did a quick research. You know how easy it is nowadays to do research. And we're like, okay, if you're going to bang up America, fine. But what does Mexico do? Well, here's what Mexico does. They have various laws and policies regarding illegal immigration, which aim to regulate entry, stay, and exit of individuals in the country. Penalties, deportation. Okay? So it seems like Mexico deports illegal immigrants as well. Right? Illegal entry. Crossing the border illegally can be considered a felony. And illegal entry can result in fines and imprisonment, with subsequent offenses and re-entry after deportation carrying harsher penalties. All right, and the list goes on and on. So what it seems like to me is it's not much different. It just seems like what's happening now is we're following the law, right? Which some people have a problem with. And I'm not going to get too deep into the politics and all that, but Tracy Cortez decided to make a statement, and it needs to be discussed. Because we don't like it when our country starts telling another country what to do, and what we're telling them to do is in contradiction to what we do. You lose all legitimacy. Now, if Mexico had wide open borders and they were just letting everybody in and they weren't deporting anybody and wasn't putting anyone in prison or giving them a felony, then we wouldn't have, I mean, then you know what? You got some legitimacy. But when that country is doing the same thing and you're coming out against the United States, it's like you lose all legitimacy. Okay? And it's funny, now that Trump is following the law, people are getting up in arms. And in this case, a UFC fighter, or else we wouldn't even be responding to it. So you got to get Mexico straight before you come after America, if you're going to reference the race and the heritage and all those things. It seems that that country isn't much different than our own. In fact, there's not a lot of countries that just have wide open borders and say, hey, everybody come on in. There are some countries trying that. It's not going too well. I can tell you that right now.